Hi guys, I hope that you're very well. It's Sylvana here and I am back for a new video on the J&G YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we'll be doing a pick a card tarot reading to celebrate the beginning of this beautiful Taurus season. So I'm just gonna start shuffling the cards for you guys here. And what we're gonna do is pretty much what we do every week. So if you could please try to just put yourself in what I call a neutral mental state. So what you do is you just take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and then you just try to relax. Ask yourself the question, how do I feel today? How am I at the moment? How are things going for me right now? And reflect on that for a moment as I am shuffling the cards for you, because today you will have to pick between three different piles, pile 1, 2, or 3, and each pile will have 3 cards. The cards will focus on different questions. The first card is going to be the context. So what are the current circumstances of your situation right now? Just to get exactly a little bit of context. Then the second card is going to be the spotlight. So where should you dedicate your energy at this moment in time? And the last but not least, the third card will be about success. So where is your potential to flourish and to make things go in the right direction? So just to let you know, Taurus season is kind of an interesting one. We just finished Aries season, which was very powerful, very moving. Now we are more into a steady season. These next couple of days and weeks will be all about determination, patience. You know, sometimes some of us can even feel a little bit headstrong at this time too. So see how that feels for you. We're going to see that through the cards, and what this could also mean for you right now if we're looking at Taurus season from an astrological perspective. Well, this new season, whether or not you have Taurus in your chart, is all about an opportunity to really take the time to slow down, relax, chill after the busy Aries season we had, and just center yourself, ground yourself. But you can find more about that in the video that I did like the other day about it. It's in you'll find that on the YouTube channel. Everything you need to know about Taurus season. Now that the cards are shuffled, you guys, we are ready to go. So let's start by pile number 1. This is your first card for this Taurus season. So your current situation is 8 of Hearts combined with the Moon. Okay, so what does that mean? Lately, I would say that for you, you might feel like you want to try to take a bit of a break. Maybe lately you've been dealing with a lot of stuff happening in your life, and now is the time to really embody pretty much Taurus's energy. So you have to take a break from your routine if it's drowning you, if it has not really served you, if it has caused you a lot of stress, a lot of tension. Now is the time to really take a break from any of those habits, of that routine, and just rest. Take the time to take care of yourself, take the time to heal yourself, and just focus on your personal goals. And for you, this theme for this month could be something like for the season, would be like mystery, instinct, intuition, subtlety. Everything related to that subconscious mind is something that maybe would be either something you are tending to explore, or something that could be interesting for you to explore, because right now it kind of makes sense considering what you're going through. Then we've got the second card, which is the spotlight. Where do you need to focus your energy right now? And funny enough, we've got actually the Jack of Diamonds, Jack of Clubs here actually. Yeah, definitely Jack of Clubs. So here, what's very interesting with the Jack of Clubs is that it kind of shows that the best thing you could do right now, to be honest, is really work on a new venture, work on a new project, because this is what's going to bring you the enthusiasm that you badly need right now. So really, focus on what's bringing you joy, focus on what's bringing you a lot of positive energy, happiness, this is what you need to do right now, and try to slow down. I know sometimes when we get excited about doing something, and you know, we're so big into it and we're like, oh my god, it's so cool, it's so exciting, I can't wait until I'm there. But you have to remind yourself that slowing down is going to be key for you. Just like we said earlier with the Eight of Hearts, is that you need to slow down, because that's the best way you're going to make sure you're going to avoid any mistakes, anything that you could have that could happen to you, that you know could have been avoided if you actually took the time to really ground yourself during this Taurus season, to really be more observant and more present. And yeah, just listen to your intuition. I would say that kind of ties in the two cards we just have so far. Now is the time to really listen to your intuition, trust yourself. Be careful with the ego, because sometimes that can also be a bit of a tricky one. Sometimes with the moon, there could also be difficulties related to a misunderstanding on your part, or maybe a deeper truth that you may hold within you but you don't want to admit to yourself. That was with the moon card combined now with this one here, the Jack of Clubs. There is a lot happening right now in your life. There's a lot of introspection, there's a lot of questioning. You have to calm down before making any drastic move. And last but not least, we've got the Success card. So what is your best potential to flourish right now? So for the season, we've got the Four of Diamonds. So Four of Diamonds is kind of here to say that maybe lately you feel like you've been hesitant to give to some people around you, or maybe to help or to support them in some ways. And it kind of makes sense to see this card with Taurus season, I suppose. Taurus is also very much so connected to our sense of possessions. Taurus is about, you know, yeah, like your belongings, you know, like being in that comfort zone where you feel like you are self-sufficient and you're surrounded with things that are serving you, that you want to make you feel good, that are make you feel happy. And here I would say it's important for you to remember that you have to keep working hard and that you have to give, because you won't receive if you don't give. The two are absolutely deeply interconnected, and there's no such thing as luck. Maybe lately you've been feeling like, you know what, I might just trust my luck and something good will happen, you know, and start doing silly things that don't make much sense. No, now is the time to really go back to that sense of working hard and just not becoming obsessed with possessiveness, reminding yourself that you know, this is not everything in life, that there's just so much more about life that's beautiful and that is worth your while. And you know, don't allow indulgence to take over your you know, your mind, your life. Is just not healthy, and it's not going to lead you to where you need to be. Next, let's move on to pile number 2. So if this is the number that you've picked, guys, this is your message from the Taurus season. So here we've got the Six of Hearts combined with the Lovers. So this here to me tells me that your current situation is kind of, you know, you are deeply focused probably on your relationships lately. Maybe there's also a deep focus on your romantic life, and that now the best thing you could do, really, considering these areas of life, is you need to remind yourself of the importance of accepting difficulties and challenges, and that maybe you've been going through difficulties and challenges with your relationships, with your love life. I mean, I know right now it's a bit tricky with everything that's happening. Like, there is a lot of people, and my heart goes to you if that's your case, that are, you know, having difficulties. Clearly, you know, it's just it's just a very, very tough period. It's a very, very tough time. And now you have to accept those difficulties, take them for what they are. I know it might sound difficult, but you're gonna have to appreciate them for what they are and what they're teaching you, accepting them and releasing them. You know, like, you have to remind yourself that now is the time to focus in the present. You have to embody that Taurus energy of groundedness and in the here and now. That's why our Taurus friends are so good. They are masters at this, and you know, so many of us would benefit greatly from trying to embody a little bit of that Taurus energy. And you know, stop living in the past, focus in the present, and use those difficulties as lessons, as experience, as you know, codes for you to allow you to help you to heal, grow, and expand. And next is going to be the spotlight, so where to devote your energy right now. And here we've got, funny enough, the Ace of Clubs combined with Strength. So very interesting card. So what is that telling us here? If you have to, kind of make sense with what we just said earlier, you have to build trust within yourself. You know, you have to really find a way to you know, quit any type of self-doubt, any feeling of self-limitation, self-judgment. This is just not good. Now you have to embody the energy of the beautiful lion from the Strength card. You know, you have to build courage. You have to create a plan before you do any drastic move. Anything that, you know, might seem otherwise it's going to get out of control, you know. And now is the time to remind you, yeah, by living in the here and now, this is how opportunities will come your way and good things will come your way. And by doing this, you will be able to use those opportunities to their fullest expression. And that's the best way for you to move on to the next step in the most beautiful and powerful way. And last but not least, we have card number 3, so success. What is your potential to flourish? How is it being expressed right now for this Taurus season? And here we have the Jack of Spades. So the Jack of Spades is kind of here to tell you, I suppose, be careful. So you can see there's been a theme going on for you here. You know, be careful, prepare yourself to face difficulties. But I would imagine, we've talked about the Six of Hearts cards, so obviously these difficulties are already here. You might already be facing them, but here's just another reminder that just be careful, prepare yourself through those difficulties, you know, because this is just a step towards you going for those goals that you have and those desires that you deeply have, you know. That's, you know, you have the potential. The Jack of Spades has that potential, which is expressed here. So you've got the potential absolutely to make it, to make your way through it in a wonderful way. But just, you know, be careful, do what you have to do, prepare yourself, and you'll be fine. There'll be no problem. And as we said earlier, just, you know, think before you take any action and focus in the here and now, not in the past, and you'll be fine. And last but not least, pile number 3. So if you have picked pile number 3, this is your message from Taurus season. So first, your context, your current situation. We've got the Jack of Diamonds. So here it's kind of a very interesting card. That means that currently you're in a situation where obviously you probably are a hard worker. You're probably someone with a great work ethic, and you probably know it. And you are reliable. You're someone that's all about studying, working, improving yourself. And maybe right now you are in that phase of self-development of some sort. And what's happening is, you know, it's very important as well for you right now to be careful, because you are on the right path. You are doing the right thing, and it's starting to come to fruition clearly. Make sure you do one thing though. That's just my personal opinion. Be careful between prosperity and abundance, which could be one side of the spectrum that you could be diving towards, or the other side, which would be indulgence and greed, which you do not want. That's what happens when we become obsessed about success, work, money, financials, and just, you know, business in general. You know, be careful not to fall in the wrong box, if you see what I mean. Now is the time as well to really remember that. spotlight, where to devote your energy. So where you can devote your energy right now, let's see what it says here. Oh, we've got the 10 of diamonds. Okay, now it's starting to get clearer. Oh my god, that is funny. So basically, you could be in a situation right now where family is also involved in your endeavors. Family is also involved in what you're going through, in your financial life, in your career, in your work. There could be family relatives that are also somehow impacted by what you're doing or what you're going through, what you're experiencing. And here it's kind of a message to say that you might have to slow down and start to really take time for other people. Don't become just obsessed about you being successful, you making money, you being having that wonderful career. Now is the time to share with those family relatives, share with the people in your life, make time for them, appreciate them, enjoy with them. Enjoy what you already have rather than constantly being on the seeking of more. I think that's the big message behind the 10th of diamonds here. And another message I would even say to me that kind of comes up from this card is that now you might be in a situation where you have to face a decision, a situation where you need to make a choice or between security or risk. And now this card is reminding you that this is where you need to start thinking about what are you going to do now? What makes the most amount of sense? What is the best option? You know deep down what's the best, because at the end of the day it's yours, but basically here that's kind of what's at stake, shall I say. And last but not least, success. So where is your potential to flourish right now during this Taurus season? And the card we have here right now is 3 of Spades. Very interesting. So what does that mean? 3 of Spades is here that you could also be potentially going right now through a lot of difficulties, maybe tensions, maybe a little bit of confusion, misunderstandings. That could be coming from within yourself. It could also be coming from your surroundings. It depends. But here, I would say the main big message is that you have to move through those difficulties. You have to move through those challenges because they can be big, they can be difficult. But the worst is over, or the worst is almost out of your way now. So you've done the biggest part of the work you had to do about it, and now is the time for you to step out and to stop hiding. You have to work as well on maybe it's emotions deep within yourself, and now is the time to start to understand a little bit more how you feel. Try to work a little bit more with your own healing, self-healing. You need to work more with your own emotions, your own feelings, and really put yourself towards a path of self-care. Now is the perfect time to embrace self-care because we are in that beautiful Taurus season. And another wonderful things that my Taurus friends out there are wonderful at is the beautiful art of self-care. And I think that more of us out there need to embrace that, because it's an art that will never ever disappear, and that we will always absolutely need for us to thrive, So definitely for you, try to focus a little bit more on that. Whichever way resonates with you the most, what works for you. But that would be my idea behind the 3 of Spades. That's how I would describe it for you. So yeah, that would be it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please let me know in the comment section below, guys, which pile number did you pick? How did that message resonate with you for this Taurus season? Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That would be amazing. And I wish you all a wonderful, beautiful Taurus season. I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely time. And I will be talking to you soon. Thank you so much, guys.